Welcome, everyone, to YLHS Graduation 2019. Please join me in welcoming the Orange County Sheriff Explorer Guard and presenting our nation's colors. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for the singing of our alma mater. Please be seated. My name is Tyler Padget, and as Senior Class President, I'd like to welcome the class of 2019 to our graduation. This is the event that every high schooler has looked forward to ever since the first day of freshman year, since we took our first steps onto the overwhelmingly large campus. We've all grown significantly and learned a great deal each and every day that we were here. Not only have we changed, we have helped shape the school into what it is today. We have created countless traditions and paved the way for our underclassmen to strive to be better because we showed them that anything is possible. The class of 2019 helped create the tradition of covering the quad in posters to show school spirit. We helped create the annual Olympic rally to cultivate incredible sportsmanship between the classes as well as the staff. We helped transform the prom rally into the senior farewell rally. We've managed to win the canned food drive all 4 years since our freshman year. I am very proud of my class for being able to create all of these traditions. However, it would have been impossible without the guidance of our incredible staff members. We are very lucky to have had the encouragement of the teachers, the administration, the coaches, even the campus supervisors. They have supported us through every trial and tribulation and pushed us to achieve our goals, allowing us to receive the highest sum of scholarship money of any other graduating class here at YLHS. They have pushed us to strive for greatness and yearn to improve. We have learned from the best, so we passed it forward. We have guided our underclassmen in school spirit, in academics, in athletics, and in the arts, and we have demonstrated what it means to be a Mustang. The countless rallies and sports games that we have cheered on from the stable have shown them our unbreakable spirit. Our efforts and hard work towards the various tests and classes have proven to them our dedication to academic excellence. And so we leave the school under incredible mentors, having become role models for the many graduating classes to come. The past 4 years have been interesting, to say the least. We've experienced so much in our time here. Yet when we look back, what we see most of all is how each and every one of us has changed. We made new friends, got involved in activities, and developed into phenomenal young adults who are, no doubt, ready to take on the next challenge, whatever it may be. So here's to us, the unbreakable class of 2019. Now, I am honored to introduce our wonderful and incredible principal, Mr. Dave Flynn.
Thank you, Tyler, and good luck at San Diego State. And let's give a big round of applause and a thank you again to Mr. Garcia and our Mustang Band, Mr. McCann and our Mustang Choir, and a special thank you to the Orange County Sheriff's Explorer Color Guard for helping us honor our country and our class of 2019. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Yorba Linda High School, we welcome you to the class of 2019 graduation ceremony and our 8th graduation class from Yorba Linda High School, and celebrating our 10th year anniversary with a special medallion that each one of our seniors wears tonight. At this time, I would like to take an opportunity to introduce those that are on stage with us this evening to honor our seniors and join in welcoming them to Yorba Linda High School. Would you please welcome Mr. Eric Padget, Vice President of the Placentia Yorba Linda School Board. Mrs. Judy Carmona, Clerk for the Placentia Yorba Linda School Board. And Mrs. Karen Freeman, Trustee for the Placentia Yorba Linda School Board. From our district office, we're very honored to have Mr. Rick Lopez, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Mr. David Giordano, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services. Mr. Richard McAlinden, Director of Executive Services. Ms. Paula Sitar, the Director of Expanded Learning Opportunities. And Dr. Linda Adamson, Director of Assessment and Accountability. From our very own Yorba Linda High School, please welcome Dr. Richard Dinn, Assistant Principal. Mr. David Okamoto, Assistant Principal. Our counselors on stage with us this evening, Mrs. Peyton Pike. And Mrs. Nancy Coulter. And our 2 senior marshals, please welcome teacher Mr. Ray Lajano and teacher Mrs. Sarah Shea. This year, for the class of 2019, the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District continues the tradition to recognize those graduates from Yorba Linda High School that have committed to serving our nation after graduation in a branch of the military service or will be entering military academy. Members of the U.S. Armed Forces have a long-standing tradition of carrying a challenge coin that symbolizes unit identity and brotherhood. Each coin bears the unique symbol or motto that identifies the group in which they represent. Challenge coins capture the very essence of military affiliation and pride for those who carry them. Today, Mr. Rick Lopez, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, will honor 4 of our Yorba Linda graduates with this very special coin. On one side, there's an official seal of the United States Department of Defense. On the other, the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District emblem with the engraved message, PYLUSD thanks you for your service and commitment. Will the following students please come to the stage to receive your coin from Mr. Lopez? Grant Plummer, Navy. Kennedy Maddock, Merchant Marines. Aaron Valada Aran. Aran. Thank you. Marines. And Vince Howe, ROTC Army. Your challenge coin is a token of our gratitude and a marker to bring you home safely when you have completed your service. Will everyone please join me one last time in honoring these graduates and thanking Mr. Lopez. Yorba Linda High School has had many, many graduating seniors that have been recognized and celebrated here at our high school. At this time, I would like to call up one of those outstanding seniors, the president of the ASB, Lauren Bowie.
Good evening, families, friends, and fellow Mustangs. 4 years of high school, over 12 years of school total, and 1 decade of running with the Stampede. With each year, school taught us something new. As freshmen, we quickly learned that high school was nothing like the movies, especially nothing like High School Musical. There was no Shapell to sing in the cafeteria. However, there was a Mrs. Stevenson to do the Cupid Shuffle with us at lunch. Freshman year was a year of firsts. In search of our own Troy Bolton, we learned the importance of first impressions while seeking first homecoming dates. We walked into the wrong classrooms and learned that it wasn't really as embarrassing as we thought. Reciting "Wherefore Art Thou, Romeo" and "O Captain, My Captain," we stressed over Language Arts 1. Little did we know that bigger challenges lay ahead. Sophomore year rolled around, and we thought we were big shots. We were well aware that class began after the second bell, and giggled as the freshmen with their huge backpacks sprinted to class after the first bell. Competing on sports teams, we all tasted failure, unless you were Emma Davidson. And we were forced to pull ourselves up and try again. Personally, I learned that it wasn't the sport that I loved, but the teammates who were in it. We cautiously minded our grammar, fearing to receive our essays back from Mr. Kadra stained with red ink. We learned the value of class group chats, and we reveled in our Mustang pride as our football team took home its first CIF title, making school history. Beginning to drive, we learned which side the gas and brake pedal were on, or maybe that was just me. Then came time for our impending doom, the dreaded junior year. We studied for the tests that would determine our futures, according to the College Board, but we also learned that our test scores did not define us. We learned how to pull all-nighters and became reliant on coffee and sweatpants. AP had a lot of new meanings: advanced placement, and in many of our cases, advanced procrastination. Though it wasn't necessarily the best approach, we learned that we could get by submitting assignments at 11:58 when they were due at 11:59. We looked forward to the first Monday of the month because we learned to stay safe and sober through POG pressers with Mr. Hay. Between tangents of important life lessons and American history lectures, Mr. Wallace taught us that learning could be fun. We prepared for AP exams, even if it was only to understand the memes. We persevered through our plights, anxiously awaiting the best year to come. And finally, senior year. 3 decisive Battle of the Boulevard victories, 20 school dances, $4.1 million of scholarships, and 161,021 cans donated to the Second Harvest Food Bank later, it was finally our time to graduate. We learned that our senior shirts said Ignite, not 19-night nor Fortnite. We finally understood the frustration of freshmen getting dropped off in the senior lot and learned to avoid Yorba Linda moms in the morning. We became diagnosed with a chronic condition, senioritis, and we learned how to manage it. We learned that our freshman friend group may not be the same as our senior friend group, and that's okay. Thanks to Mr. Lojano, we learned how life is full of peaks and troughs, just like the business cycle. Speaking from experience, we've made mistakes, and plenty of them, but we're wiser, kinder, and more understanding because of them. I've learned the importance of forgiveness, forgiving others, and more importantly, forgiving ourselves. So I hope you're beginning to see a common theme. Over the past 4 years of high school, we learned things. I know, it's crazy. Each challenge, big or small, academic or non-academic, has taught us something that has shaped us into the individuals we are today. Today is about celebrating our successes, but it's important to recognize that we would not be here without our trials and tribulations. So, here's to our mistakes, here's to rejection, and here's to failure. They make each success sweeter, but more importantly, they teach us something new. There is a value to learning, whether it be inside or outside the classroom, that contributes to our growth as human beings. Though we've worked a long way to get here, I wish I could tell you that it gets easier. But the truth is, it won't. The best and the worst times are ahead of us. Embrace the good and learn from the bad. Learn to be open. Open your mouth and speak your mind, but don't open your mouth nearly as much as you open your ears. Whether you agree or not, listen to those around you and listen to yourself. You might be surprised by what you may learn. Open your arms to new friends. Open your mind to new ideas. Open your eyes to new beginnings. And most importantly, open your heart to yourself. Leave your comfort zone behind you and delve into new opportunities. As we close the doors of high school behind us, I hope you reach the next ones with an open mind and a desire to keep learning. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce the Mustang Choir and their song, You Will Be Found.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand.
And go.
Take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found.
Seniors, 4 years ago, we started a race. We stood at the starting line, confused and excited, and began to run. We met many obstacles along the way. All of us, while crashing and burning, learned through what we did and staying sun. Now, congratulations. Today, you crossed the finish line, whether you were running or crawling. And get ready, because there's a whole new race that's about to start.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh,
someone will come running.
Thank you, Mr. McCann, and the Mustang Choir, and thank you, Lauren, and good luck at UCLA. All right. Yorba Linda High School class of 2019 has been blessed with many outstanding students. 16 National Merit Commended and Recognized Scholars, 10 students who received an A in every class that they have taken. Over 200 students have earned a combined total of $4.3 million in scholarships and grants. This senior class has also given back to the community with over 47,000 hours of community service. 10 of you seniors have completed over 500 hours giving back to the community you live in. This fall, your class, 96% of them have enrolled in colleges or universities. 2 of the many talented seniors that we honor here tonight have earned the recognition as valedictorians for the class of 2019. Would you please welcome to the stage Blake Hahn and Andrew Song. Blake, you're up first.
Good evening, parents, school staff, and class of 2019. For many of you in the audience, this moment is one that you remember fondly. The hundreds of faces of fellow classmates, thousands of inspiring words, and an end to 4 years of hard work and perseverance. But for many of us graduates to be, the only thing that we think we will remember is today's 88 degrees and not the kind of degrees that you earn at school. But in all seriousness, it is the utmost honor to stand here and represent your class of 2019. Walking into freshman year, we are a little uncertain about ourselves. We keep a low profile, out of the way of the seniors, and roll our eyes at the sophomores who think 1 year of high school makes them experts. Our moms drive us when we want to chill with our friends, we get our money from the bank of mom and dad, and we don't stay out past 12. In the eyes of our parents, we are still their babies, needing their guidance. By senior year, all of the uncertainty of freshman year has disappeared, along with the perfect attendance record. Now we are driving, getting jobs, going on dates, but none of these milestones in growing up will change one fact, that in the eyes of my parents, who remember my dependence on them freshman year, I am and forever will be their Blakey. No matter how old we become, to them, we were their children learning to read, we are their children now, and we always will be their children no matter what. All of this leads to this moment right here, graduation. And this wouldn't be a graduation speech without a quote, so I would like to quote author Gary Boulding, who sums up this moment best. Your families are extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of relief that they are experiencing. This would be a most opportune time to ask for money. While this last line is definitely something I encourage you all to attempt, I advise doing something else as well. Realize what has brought you here. If you were married and invested your life savings in a small company called Apple 27 years ago, there would be a lot more at risk than just your money. But people still chose to invest because they believed in Apple. Something was telling them this company has the capability to succeed, and it did. When I look at the class of 2019, I see a young, early version of Apple. And all around us are people investing in us because they believe that one day we will succeed. Now, when I talk about investment, I'm not talking about stocks, bonds, and other economic terms found in Mr. Lojano's class. I'm talking about investments of time, resources, energy, and love. About how when I get home late, my mother is still awake, making sure her son returns safely. About how my father studied in medical school in the hopes of one day supporting a family. And although this was years before I was born, this was his way of loving me before he even knew my name. About how Coach Lojano's commitment to developing good tennis players only comes second to his commitment to developing great people. Mr. Buchanan's working hard or hardly working, committed to victory attitude pushes his students. Miss Dagenpat's confidence in me allows me to build confidence in myself. And for that reason, I stand before you today and am actually capable of delivering this speech. Through their support and care, these parents, teachers, school administrators, have invested in you, in me, and in us. And for that, I sincerely thank you. But people don't invest in something that they think will fail. Likewise, they do not believe you will fail either. But investment does not always determine success. What you decide to do with it does. Do you work your hardest to maximize your potential, or do you squander your opportunities? While we have been the fortunate recipients of so much investment in the form of support and guidance, it is up to us to use that investment to achieve the most we can in our lifetimes. Because of their sacrifice, investment, and belief in us, we have an obligation to pursue success. I don't know about you, but I want to show them that I was worth everything that they have done for me. Will you join me? Because when we have this much support, the only thing stopping you, class of 2019, is how far you are willing to go with it. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Class of 2019 Mustangs, teachers, family, and friends. Our high school days have finally come to an end, but what a glorious day to be celebrating the real start of our lives. Like many of you here today, I've always striven for A's in school. But the funny thing is that my entire high school life has been shaped by many F's. Yes, F's. Not in school, but in my life. I'm talking about my faith, family, faculty, and friends. First and most importantly, my faith in God is my guiding light in my life. Enough said. Secondly, my family and I are one. Thank you, Mom, for inspiring me to pursue a life of compassion and for teaching me the true meaning of perseverance. Thanks, Dad, for showing me what it means to love a family through thick and thin. And, of course, my younger brother, Zach, for being so forgiving of me for all those tardies to first period. Love you, man. You're the best brother and my best friend for life. The next F, faculty. Teachers, you make a difference in your students' lives because every great, iconic leader has had teachers who cared for them. Remember that teachers like you produce people like the great scientist Albert Einstein, whose teacher was Alfred Kleiner. Poetic genius Drake, whose teacher was Kim Jansen. Even the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, his coach was Dean Smith. Yes, most people have not heard of these teachers, but to me, these teachers are even greater than these giants. You never know, but you are also teachers of future giants here in this class of 2019. I'd like to give special thanks to Mrs. Ward for planting in me my love and passion for the sciences. Senora Nicholson, I came into your class not knowing a word of Spanish, but gracias por todo. Siempre le recordaré. Coach Lejano, from the demand pool demonstrations to all those motivational speeches, thank you for going beyond the call of duty both inside the classroom and on the tennis court. It's because of your heart and efforts that our tennis team is so awesome for the last 4 years. From those spontaneous conversations with Dr. Din to Miss St. Amont's dank memes, the list of wonderful faculty goes on, and it is because of them that YLHS is such a special place to be at. Thank you to each one of you. And finally, this brings me to the final F, friends. I could say to all my friends, thanks for the memories, but I won't. Instead, I want to challenge you, and I want to challenge you in 2 ways. First, let's dream big. Shoot for the moon, because you will be sure to land among the stars. This special group of individuals I'm looking at right at this moment are the future movers and shakers of this world. Who knows? Maybe one of us will be the next Steph Curry or discover the cure to cancer. Maybe one of us here will even become the President of the United States. Am I dreaming? Maybe. But it's a good dream, and I refuse to wake up from it. I challenge each one of you to dream big with me. True greatness is not about you or me, but it is about leading other human beings to live better, more fulfilling lives. One of the greatest feats that a person can do is reach the top of Mount Everest. But it's the journey of pulling each other up that makes the climb such an epic, spectacular event. What glory and greatness is there if you just instantaneously reach the top by yourself on a helicopter? Remember that the pursuit of success without compassion for others is selfish, and you will become painfully lonely. But pursuing success with compassion for others is therapeutic, and you will find happiness. If we follow our dreams, I assure you that we will have a lot to talk about at our next class reunion. Congratulations, class of 2019, and may God be with each one of you.
Thank you, gentlemen. And Blake, good luck at Pitzer. And Andrew, good luck at Stanford. I know you'll do great things. To the class of 2019, an excerpt from this year's yearbook dedication written by your yearbook class. Being a Mustang at Yorba Linda High School carries tradition. It requires each student to be dedicated and proud. You have managed to become one of the top high schools in the nation, and an amazing Mustang family. We did it together. You made Yorba Linda High School a home for all. You spent this 10th year commemorating an anniversary with many successes and looking forward to the future. As principal of Yorba Linda High School, I congratulate you, class of 2019, and say thank you for a tremendous 4 years in getting involved and experiencing and accomplishing so many things. Thank you, class of 2019. At this time, Mr. Padget, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to present the class of 2019 and certify that each senior participating in this ceremony has successfully met all the graduation requirements as set forth by the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District and is therefore entitled to his or her diploma or certificate from Yorba Linda High School. Would you please welcome board member Mr. Padget.
Well, good evening. You know, it's not always easy being the last speaker when 90% of what you're going to say has already been said. So on behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome everybody here to this year's commencement ceremony for Yorba Linda High School class of 2019. What makes today's graduation even more special, as Mr. Flynn said, is it's the 10th anniversary of this amazing high school that you've called home for the past 4 years. And during those first 10 years, you Mustangs have made it well known in Orange County and across the state and nation that you're a force to be reckoned with. And you have outstanding academic courses, powerful athletic teams, fantastic art programs, and an abundance of school activities and spirit. Mustang graduates, you're also joined here today by those who truly care about you, your family, your friends, your teachers, your fellow classmates. We are all extremely honored to share this special day with you, celebrating your high school graduation. I'd like to share a story that I often share with you graduates about a young man named Earl Nightingale, who upon his graduation enlisted in the U.S. Armed Forces. He was stationed on December 7th, 1941, aboard the USS Arizona, right before the attack. He was one of the fortunate few that actually survived that attack. And because of that experience, the experience of going through that, he lived his life by the following motto: learn to enjoy every moment of your life. Be happy now and don't wait for something to make you happy in the future. Think about how precious time really is and how you really want to spend it. It is your life. Time should be enjoyed and savored, not just taken for granted. Wherever your life's journey takes you, decisions and choices will have to be made, each with the power to effectively change the course of your life. But along the journey, remember to take the time to celebrate your successes, but learn from your mistakes. Focus on your triumphs, but don't forget the tragedies. And always try to choose happiness over sadness. So what do people report that makes them happy? As I read some various articles and books about this, I found 5 commonalities that happy people do differently. Number 1, expressing gratitude. Never let the things you want forget about the things that you have. Number 2, committing to your goals. Most people fail to reach their dreams. They fail not due to a lack of ability, but they fail due to a lack of commitment. Number 3, savor life's joys. The real beauty of life is in each precious moment. Take time to stop and smell the roses. 4, cultivate optimism. Stay positive. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for the stars. And I think most important, number 5, nurture your relationships. The happiest people alive have deep, meaningful relationships. Nurture them and watch them grow. Use your talents and abilities to bring forth the best in those around you, but also let it bring forth the best in you. You are now that next generation who has the ability to change the world. Congratulations to you all, and I wish you the very, very best. So on behalf of the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District Board of Education and the authority of this school board, I hereby confer this recognition from Yorba Linda High School on each of you. Congratulations to the class of 2019 on this notable achievement. Thank you.
And now for the time we are all here for, the presentation of the diplomas. So will the members of the school board, the counselors, and our class marshals please take their position for the awarding of our diplomas. And now, will the first row of the class of 2019 please stand and come to the stage for your diploma?
Ryan Lowry. Amina Abdelberry. Brian Lay. Kaylin Bremer. Ryan Lamb. James Buckley. Athena Q. Ashley Bowie Tran. Rishi Kenny. Daniel Choi. Peyton Janish. Amanda Chung. Andrew Song. Wesley Dale. Blake Hahn. Carissa Dole. Tyler Padget. Antonio Esteban. Lauren Bowie. Sarah Godfrey. Aaron Valderrana. Jessica Gutierrez.
Grant Plummer.
Aino Hakanen.
Kennedy Maddock.
Madeline Ho.
Vincent Howe.
Courtney Hewitt.
Andrew Martinez.
Kavika Aholele.
Jared Mesa.
Alex Albert.
Jason Milne.
Katerina Alegria.
Arzu Manchazade.
Natalie Alfaro.
Emma Mirison.
Mohammed Jihad Alhen.
Lena Clover.
Rachel Alsop.
Courtney Poon.
Salma Almarati.
Allison Provenzano.
Ryan Aguayo.
Mabel Raw.
Bridget Acevedo Magana.
Amber Reddish.
Yasmin Abdullah.
Isaiah Saw.
Katrina Wynn.
Justin Stevens.
Jenna Weitzman.
Dylan Strong.
Bryce Vogel.
Audrey Takanaga.
Benjamin Trenery.
Vivian Bugalil.
Denise Alonso Pecora.
Drew Breger.
Nishan Amin.
Lena Brain.
Jalen Anderson.
Chase Brannon.
Hayden Antonelli.
Trent Bray.
Kevin Arambula.
Anna Buman.
Aiden Azarafi.
Nicole Briscoe.
Mark Bell.
Timothy James Briagas.
Caitlin Bellinger.
Sophia Borrego.
Gregory Bean.
Samantha Bowling.
Brendan Bautista.
Carol Bogdati.
Sequoia Bowerly.
Bryson Bissonette.
Sarah Basiri.
Alexis Bernard.
Brandon Baker.
Hannah Benjaminson.
Kareem Awad.
Nathan Martinez.
Colette Burns.
Alyssa Ciano.
Leanne Burrows.
Zachary Colton.
Paige Kakam.
Amaya Colburn.
Jaden Cadero.
Kenna Cobb.
Michael Callahan.
Ronnie Coates.
Riley McKenna Canastrelli.
Stephen William Coakley.
Eleni Cantonis.
Amy Chow.
Cameron Carlson.
Cynthia Choi. Allison Chitwood.
Bryce Carter.
Sydney Chin.
Erica Casillas Zavala.
Tony Chang.
Christian Castillo.
Sophia Chen.
McKenna Caceres.
Peyton Chalaya.
Wayne Chan.
Kelsey Deeds.
Julian Chapin.
Tyler Diaz. Daniel Diaz II.
Tyler Cox.
Haley Denicio.
Michael Connor.
Joshua Delgadillo.
Caleb Connors.
Samantha De La Bretonniere.
Dylan Conroy.
Jacob Del Crinoli.
Cassandra Cooley.
Madison Decker.
Ryan Copeland.
Jacob Depew.
Christian Quartz.
Bailey Davis.
Natasha Goldstrom.
Emma Davidson.
Nicole Crabb.
Ashley Dart.
Brendan Kramer.
Ariana Cruz.
Taylon Krebs.
Jacob Cochran.
Ryan Connolly.
Paula George.
Ethan Clark.
Kevin Gia.
Alexandra Church.
Grant Gast.
Isabel Escobar.
Casey Garrity.
Riley Furman.
Brianna Galarza.
James Festini.
Alyssa Gallia.
Holly Fields.
Madison Fung.
Elizabeth Finley.
Darby Fullwider.
Elaine Escobar.
Juliet Fournier.
Omar Al-Fiqui. Ike Ford. Justin Elan. Alex Stransfeld. Joshua Eckleberry. Syra Donaldson. John Eckleberry. Can Dean. Carter Eads. Sean Donahue. Jennifer Duran. Brianne Hahn. Isaac Duval McHenry. Lindsay Hanashiro. Adriana Gerard. Nicholas Hanna. Caleb Gonzalez. Zachary Hardison. Carson Gonzalez. Kaylee Haro. Katarina Gonzalez. Hallie Hopper. Tyler Goodman. Kayla Hegerberg. Seven Waiko Gutierrez. Fiona Chu. Nicole Gutierrez. Lumi Hu. Lauren Rochelle Haynes. Brendan Huang. Jacob Herrera. Victoria Hune. Jacqueline Hilton. Caleb Houston. Alexander Hindley. Leanna Cave. Wesley Ho. Amanda Kassam. Angel Gomez. Aaron Kane. Christian Gomez. Paul Kane. Yaya Karuf. Megan Kale. Grace Kim. Michael Jung. Jared Kim. Rebecca Juarez. Ashley Coe. Cassandra Jordan. Ava Coe. Jordan Johnson. Alexander Cook. Chris Janney. Caitlin Craig. Dominic James. Sophia Khan. Kolia Istarabadi. Noor Khan. Clark Incorvina. Dylan Kessler. Jair Lazoya. Isabella Kenny. Valeria Paige Lopez. Cameron Keller. Sophia Lopez. Kalina Kazimirski. Mary Liu. Logan Langseth. Rambo Liu. Morgan Langseth. Aaron Liu. Logan Langdon. Ashley Lines. Ricky Lang. Riley Lamanchi. Alex Lang. Brandon Lee. Tyler Labrador. Helen Lee. Justina Kung. Amber Lee. Maximilian Kwan. Vivian Lee. Tyler Kraus. Matthew Lee. Thomas Laubach. David Lee. Brendan Lay. Christian Min. Dustin Lee. Benjamin Miller. Luca Licata. Alexander Mena. Fonzie Cardani. Ryan Menardis. Tony Liu. Kyle McKechnie. Natalie McConaughey. Kyle Luke. Nazar Mazer. Brandon Luong. Ashton Matthews. Ryan Lutzi. Sal Martinez. Michael Lyons. Mariana American. Adriana Magdaleno. Ava Malakuti. Reagan Millsap. Chad Mahoney. Garrett Mitchison. Katie Mahon. Brianna Mitri. Gage Mahan. Zara Muhammad. Frank Mora. Addie Molina. Eduardo Montoya. Ariana Molina. Victoria Montanari. Damian Molina. Isabel Montiano. Andrew Monroe. Rihanna Patel. Benjamin Morales. Garrett Pascal. Zachary Moreland. Haley Parker. Naomi Moreno. Nicholas Canagiotu. Zachary Morris. Jacob Padget. Jacob Mortensen. Riley Palladino. Emma Mudge. Brandon Ortiz. Samuel Mueller. Michaela Ortolano. Paul Eddie Murphy III. Alyssa Marie Ortega. Miranda Newsom. Duke O. Bryant Wynn. Madison Reinhardt. Kay Nee. Emily Sky Reamer. Nicholas Nielsen. Samantha James Renfro. Nicholas Novinskis. Paige Ritchie. Brianna Nowland. Noah Richmond. Matthias Peterson. Peyton Robb. Magdalene Pell. Zyra Raymond. Niall Peoples. Shivan Baral. Alyssa Pepito. Carlos Ramos Hernandez. Amanda Perez. Katrina Ramirez. Brenda Perez. Michelle Quinn. Lindsay Perez. Berkeley Quinn. Mason Perrin. Andy Chin. Cheryl Pham. Madison Priest. Delaney Peach. Brooke Rosas. Nellie Pinkovich. Catherine Ruff. Laredo Pittman. Sarah Ruggles. Mikey Pratt. Sabrina Sawyer. Madison Price. Allison Stearns. Cole Robinson. McKenna Stiles. Brandon Russell. Aiden Stella. Jessica Ryan. Devin Steve. Melanie Saba. Nicholas Stansberry. Juliana Saigusa. John Sledge. James Salvador. Austin Sinclair. Daniel Sanchez. Charles Shen. Aditya Shaw. Alyssa Sanford. Matthew Soraya. Macy Schreiber. Hudson Townsend. Catherine Shepard. Jeffrey Tran. Henry Shee. Alexis Treadway. Gavin Silverberg. Kyle Trombley. Caitlin Ann Ross. Margarita Tomashek. Noel Roscoff. Kathleen Tobleski. Cole Smith. Kiara Teakley. Trevor Smith. Caitlin Thomas. Tinghui Song. Monica Tate. Corbin Tate. Kendall Spangenberg. Presley Tesh. Miranda Sparkman. Jacob Terrell. Joanne Sumarsano. Mariah Tejas. Cooper Summers. Ariana Templador. Timothy Summers. Jason Yang. Jake Sweeney. Sophia Yaki. Noah Swiger. Zach Schwinn. Megan Teeling. Coco Shu. Jordan Tatro. Joshua Shu. Siwan Town. Connor Worley. Jason Serco. Haley Asom. Emma Butts. Blake Wink. Abigail Ugaldi. Noah Wilson. Haley Jean Testison. Matt Williams. RJ Vanderhook. Blake Wilhoff. Leilani Vargas. Luke Werschmidt. Tiffany Vo. Avery Wellendorf. Katrina Vollmer. Morgan Weinstein. Amanda William. Liam Zuro. Becky Wong. Devin Zhao. Kyle Warner. Yi Jen. Mackenzie Warner. Jackie Zhang. Brianna Lynn Weaver. Stephen Jang. James Leroy Weaver III. Taylor Zink. Faith Webb. Joshua Zavala. Allison Zambrana Alcocer. Beta Zada. Henry Kendrick Yovio Vargas. Topon Yu. Justin Yi. Joseph Yasvin.
To the class of 2019, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being Mustangs. To all the parents and family members with us today, I present to you the class of 2019. Congratulations!